Boom, we in there. All right, now, well, we in here, Brody. Let's go, man. Let me make sure everything is hitting on the ones and twos. Y'all know what it is. V Mob, V Squad. We are now officially up and running. Let me make sure that the gates is open. Boom. One second. Let's make sure y'all already know what to do, man. As y'all flying to the chat, smash that like button for us. Disrespect that like button. Also, jump in the comments section. Let us know who up in here. I'm just making sure everything up and running, y'all. All right, boom. We up and running, y'all. All right, let's get it. Let's go. We got my dog Kate that's just flowing to the building. What it do, Mom? We in here. All right, y'all. The count right now, we are at 3,130 subscribers, man. Our goal was to hit that 3,200 within the next 48 hours. So let's get it. As y'all flying to the chat, man, tap in. There go my dog Will the Thrill. What it do, Will? Yes, sir. We got them members flying in, man. So let's get it. The line is open. We got, listen, a Scorpio family. Salute to them Scorpios. You know what it is. I hope and pray you got that shout out today. Did you see your shout out on the video today? You already know what it is, man. Salute to them Scorpio members. We in here. Listen, when I seen that you had when I seen the subscriber thing popped up and I seen you drop the comment, I was like, wow, that's crazy, man. That was a sign. Salute to them Scorpios. Hey, can you give my homeboy Q a shout out? He's locked up, man. You already know what it is, man. Free the boy Q. You hear what it is? Shout out to Monica for being an outstanding member and holding them down. And salute to the good man Q, man, who is incarcerated right now, man. Keep your head up, brother. Keep walking them days down one day at a time, one foot in front of the other, and you be back out here in no time, man. Salute free Q. Salute to Monica as well, man. You know what it is, V Squad. What up, V? Just finished part 9. Geeka, we in here rocking and rolling. We ready to get this thing up and running. Let's go. We got my dog August just flowing to the chat. August, what it do, family? We in here. We got we got the Scorpio family again. Definitely did appreciate you, bro. And I'm from the home team. You already know what it is, then, man. Home team, that 4-1 hotel, we go. You know what it is, man. Salute. Let's get it. But listen, man, we in here rocking and rolling. Y'all already know what to do. Everybody at this moment, I need y'all to do 2 things for me, man. First and foremost, hit that like button for me, please, so we can get all the notifications out. They say that is very important when we watch these videos and when we go live. So even if you don't catch the video live and you watch it later on, please hit the like button and drop us a comment so we can dominate that algorithm. And 2, also check your status, man. Make sure everybody is subscribed and make sure everybody has hit that top notification bell so you get all the notifications, man. And salute to each and every one of y'all from the bottom of my heart. Who we got? Oh, man, Kingsley Colby. What it do, Cosby? What it do, family? We in here. Got my dog Kingsley just flowing to the chat. We in here rocking and rolling, man. So listen, we're going to kick it off with this YouTube beef. As y'all can see in the title, man, we talking about the YouTube beefing and how far and extreme that this has gone, man. So boom, starting with topic number 1, I had ran across a video with Charleston White and Rallo. Now, everybody know how Charleston White is. Everybody already know Charleston White character, so we know it ain't no surprise when he talk crazy talk. But he end up bumping into Rallo. Now, when he run into Rallo bring him around his neighborhood. Rallo show him how he done bought the whole community or he done bought the whole block. So now, what I noticed is a lot of times or 9 times out of 10, hold on, we got somebody in here. Yo, V, you heard about that savage life they got in Chicago, man? Listen to me. That goddamn savage life in that Chicago jail, man, is trifling. I don't know. I can't see or understand what is the gangsterness in you doing it to somebody, man. You going down. I'm not doing that, bro. We ain't participating in that. I don't even understand how the Lord dude. I heard the story, but you know who the story came from. He not a so good, reliable source, FBG, whatever. I mean, but for real, you already know Kingsley. Salute. So boom. I don't see how that savage life 1 even got started, but I heard the story about it. Lord dude supposedly caught 90 years, came back to the tier, told somebody on the phone, get off the phone. He ain't want to get off. Boom, ends up knocking the Lord dude out, and he went with his move. But K-Bix, that's something I could never understand, bro. Never. I'm pretty sure you was just as surprised as me to see that one. But boom, what I noticed is, man, about these dudes that talk this internet gangster talk, or I'm just speaking as specific about Charleston at this point in time. Whenever he talk greasy about somebody, when he run into him, that whole energy shift. It go from a gangster, I'm gonna do this, F you, blase, blah, bibbity, bip, bip. When he run into him face to face, it always turn into laughing energy, joking energy. Oh, no, man, I ain't even see what's up with you, baby. Oh, I didn't know you really had this much sense. I didn't know you was this much of a businessman. Yeah, you didn't know that about me. That's why I ain't understand why you was talking crazy about me online like you knew me personally or something. You get what I'm saying? Now, granted, everybody already know what Charleston has said. He'll do if it ever get crazy. Charleston, a good man. Listen, Debo, listen. He do some wild, outlandish, crazy nonsense. Sometimes he got some okay little points. He got a little sense in his mind. He is educated, but definitely a goofball sometimes because he always take it to the next level. He always overdo it. All right, good. My fault. I had to ask you. Yeah, Capes, man, they wilding down there. We ain't getting involved with that. And that show you how wild it is when you start dealing with and you start getting involved with them politics behind the wall. This is the stuff that people think is cool, logical. There's nothing really wrong with it. They think that that's gangster to spit in another. Like, come on, man, that's crazy, bro. Okay, Charleston said it's a character, not his person. Okay, not his persona, but it can be confusing to the youth who don't catch the message. Absolutely will, because now he uses that as a defense mechanism, and I get it. I do. Charleston solid if you look past the and it's absolutely capable, and that's the point that I'm trying to make in the overall aspect of it. Because, like I said, he be having some hell of a points, he be having some hell of a arguments, and he has made a hell of an impact in this internet lane, I should say. For you to be able to go from just talking some shit to being on national stage as a comedian, that's a hell of a, you know what I'm saying? That's a hell of a establishment. That's a hell of a steep. But he just need to sometimes find a way to present it better. But you know what they say, man, fuck how the message is said. Did you get the message? And I believe that's the type time that he be standing on. So jumping into topic number 2, man, jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. How do y'all feel about No Jumper, Adam 22, and the plays that they be running up there? Is plays becoming a new thing? Question number 1. And question number 2, are plays acceptable? Like, is it okay for people to run plays because it's just entertainment at the end of the day? It's supposed to be entertaining for the audience, or is it portraying a bad and a false image? Now, granted, I'm not saying a person can't have an imagination, but once you start running calculated plays that's going to pull other people into the fold, what does that do? And I use Adam 22 and No Jumper because they really move off of gang politics. So a motherfucker that's in the streets might not be able to decipher that this is a game, this is a joke, this was planned. And they end up seeing somebody in the streets and go with they move and do something crazy to them. So y'all let me know, man. Y'all jump in the comments. Is running plays the new way? And is plays acceptable? We got my dog Glow just flowing to the chat. Y'all know what it is. Glow, what's happening? True V Mob member, man. True V Squad member, man. We in here. Glow, talk to me, man. These dudes is out here on these platforms running plays. Now, granted, I do not knock anybody or any hustle. Get your money. Where we come from treacherous times. I don't care if you come from the projects. I don't care if you come from over here, over there. If you trying to make a way for you and yours, man, do your one too. But also make sure you able to paint that picture and get that message across that in a proper way. Meaning, like, look, man, this is just a stunt. This is not real. These people ain't moving like this, that, and the third. So these younger generations can have a clear understanding on what's going on out here. Oh no, they chumps, or they not chumps, but they fakers. They bluffers. They ain't really on nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on, we in here. Okay. Okay. He don't like blacks low key, and it's a secret agent of destruction for the black community. I think he know exactly what he doing. Okay. We got Kingsley in here. He say for real. Oh man, there go my dog Big Warren. What it do, man? Where you been at, player? Big Warren, we ain't got a shout out. I ain't even getting me a boxing comment in about a week or two. What's happening? There go my dog Big Warren, man. Salute to my family, man. My dog in here. Okay, life is a movie, in all aspects sometimes. So fake it till you make it. Absolutely. Now, when I say that meaning, elaborate a little bit more on that, Kate, because when you say fake it till you make it, break that down a little bit more. To be honest, I think they really be running plays to get them views and subscribers up. Absolutely, Scorpio. That's the only reason that they do it. But, and granted, I'm with that. I ain't with it, meaning like I'm involved in that bullshit because I believe in doing it organic. I'm a laid back, slick little dude. So I believe in just telling my stories, building my engagement with my audience, and, doing it the organic way. I don't believe you need to run a play, or the type of plays that I'm referring to is these people that's out here getting into the internet beef, getting into the exposing people real lives, and getting into exposing your address, your wives, this, that, and the third. That's when it start to get more dangerous. That's when it start to get a little bit more serious to me. Because now somebody got my address. I can take that any type way. And like we always say, you can't tell another person how to take or tolerate disrespect. Yeah, I said F you, nigga. That don't mean you go back and say F my wife like you took it left. But you can't get mad at that person because you didn't already say F them. So at what point do we draw the line? You get what I'm saying? What's the word, squad? My Doug the White just flowing to the chat. What it do, partner? We got the members in here. Y'all already know what to do, man. As y'all flying to the chat, smash that like button, man. Make sure you all subscribe, top notification bell. We got the Cash App up there on the screen. We got Super Chats if you want to. We got the number on the screen to call in, run a story, or speak on tonight's topic. We up and rocking tonight, y'all. Let's go. All right, boom. Like rappers, okay, like rappers should figure out of these beefs for monetary value, but take stuff too serious. Okay, Cadence. I'm with you on that, man. And I never really thought about that. What's good, family? Taz Money, what it do, player? Y'all already know what it is, man. Salute to my Doug Taz and that. Okay, so is plays acceptable? Jump in the chat. Give me a 1 in the chat if plays are acceptable. Give me a 2 in the chat if it's no good, man. We believe you should do organic content. All right, who we got? It's best if you ain't going, if you ain't going all the way up just to let it be. Exactly. My Doug Will said a no good. Will say no good, y'all. Who else we got? Jump in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all thinking. All right, so Will, why is it a no good? I'm with you too. Okay. August say 2. Glow say 2, but 1 is what's going to blow. All right, okay, Glow, okay. I believe you should always be authentic. Okay, so Scorpio go with 2. Big Warren go with 2, which is what's wrong with today. Absolutely, man, because now, granted, it ain't nothing wrong with running a cool play, running an organic play. Like, look, man, we ready to put this situation together, and it's, it's for the greater good. It's some good content, not nothing crazy, not nothing wild, not nothing disrespectful. But once it start getting into that disrespectful era, it's crazy. Exactly. Let your true self do the plays, not your new self. Good one. No lie, 1 pays. It do though. And Taz, we said that. You know what I mean? Y'all already know how we keep it over here. We keep it 100% gangster, 100% on man time, and we honest. We all know that it's more entertaining. And granted, this is why it get pushed more. But it's also more dangerous because that shit gonna open the door and it's gonna trickle down into real street dudes like us. And a motherfucker not gonna know how to play it because everybody not gonna have as much common sense as me. Everybody ain't gonna know how to deal with somebody saying some real disrespectful shit. And we in the same city. I know some people that's gonna get online and stalk you. They gonna get online and watch your page and want to know exactly where you at, and they gonna try to scoot up on you. And when they get close to you, it's gonna be something that you ain't trying to get close to. So I just advise people not to look at it like it's the cool thing to do, but we all know people is looking at it like it's the cool thing to do. We can't even lie, y'all. And that's the sad and crazy part about it, man. Baltimore small to a Debo. And that's why I always tell people, listen, this not a big city like Chicago. This ain't one of the major hubs where you can just run around and think you ain't gonna get It ain't working like that. What we got? I seen people get hurt playing by dudes not used to them type of games or that forgiving. They not, bro. They not. And 9 times out of 10, it always leads to somebody getting hurt. Salute to everybody that's flying into the chat, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button. 3 dots at the top. Also, we got the link in the chat. If anybody want to come up and holler at me, we can talk. If anybody want to come up, tell a story. Anybody want to come up, tell a point of view. We also got the I got my grass, got my wings. We buy Glow. You got the whole combo right there, then. You got the whole combo. You already know. Hey, listen, y'all just wait until y'all see the new recliner chair that we got for the studio. We got the new recliner chair coming. So when we kick back, we locked in for the night. Starting within the next 2 weeks, when we start going live, we gonna be locked in. We gonna lay back. Everybody get their snacks, get their blanket, get everything they need, their grass and their wraps, and we gonna rock and roll, man. We got so many changes and updates coming to the channel, man. Yup, can't figure till you make it in the streets. LOL, I was saying more on the business and music side. Absolutely, we already know, Cables, because once you start bluffing in the streets, you gonna share the chat. Once you get caught up in the streets, you're gonna get tested. And you getting tested is gonna always lead to you being exposed. I just throw it in there, Will. The link is in the chat, man, for anybody that want to come up. I think my Doug Will Ray popping on a salute to my Doug Will, man. So it's always going to come to a point to where as though that is going to be tested, man, and somebody going to want to know what's up with you. Just like if y'all really think about it with the drug war story. With salute to my Doug Taz, man, on the Cash App. We going up, y'all. My Doug Taz, salute, family. Y'all know what it is, man. Cash App is on the screen. All right, hold on. Here we go. Random AV. You won OG them dancing Baltimore. Say it one time. You won OG them dancing ASS Baltimore. What that mean? Am I one of them what like dances like shake off, rock off, shake off, rock off? No, I'm a two-stepper. You know me, Glow. I'm a laid back, fly little West Baltimore guy. You hear me? I get my two-step on. Give me a nice shot of Dawn 1942, maybe a little Zool, little Henny sidecar or something. I'm laid back. I do my two-step. I never been a shake off, rock off, shake off, rock off. Salute to my Doug Glow. You know what it is. Okay, like there's no reason Vaughn and Youngboy couldn't have talked about that situation that made it look real. Now, listen, though. Just imagine, Kate, just imagine Vaughn and Youngboy running side by side. Instead of them running head up against each other, imagine them two running side by side, man. Wouldn't nobody been able to stop them two. They would have made million after million after million after million. And this is the sad part about when it come down to two alphas being in the same room. Sometimes motherfuckers can't put their pride to the side and say, you know what, yo, we both two stand-up men, solid men. We ready to show the world, listen, man, we can do this shit a different way. We ready to form a coalition, NBA, OTF, and we ready to make history, yo. They would have made history. Just think about that, man. Jump in the chat. Drop a one of y'all would have rocked with Youngboy and Vaughn Empire. Drop two of y'all think it wouldn't work. LMA, you already know. It was a pride thing with them. It absolutely was, V. I mean, it absolutely was, Glow. We got my Doug Juice in the building, tapping in, V. Y'all already know what it is, man. An outstanding member just flew into the chat. My dog, Juice Man 301, what it do, mob? The internet and the women put them against each other, and they always do. And this was so crazy. It's so many women out here. It's too many to pick from. So it ain't nothing for y'all. And then I think they both ended up messing around with the same woman at one time, if I'm not wrong. Somebody jump in the chat and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe they had the same woman at one point. But even that could be worked out, man. Y'all heard what Meech said. It was all over a bucket here. And that's crazy if it was, Kate, because that's even wilder. They was both having with each other, baby mamas type stuff. And then, see, that's where the personal line get drawn. That's where it become past business. That's where it become, all right, now, because Vaughn from Chicago. So he already thinking with the mindset of, I can't let nobody know where I lay my head at because I'm from Chicago. You never know who. And now my address on the line, which leads to his life being in jeopardy. I get that. And Youngboy probably moving the same way. That's what them people fear the most behind them walls, are organizer. Exactly. And that's why they got dudes like Larry Hoover. They got them dudes that's locked away in ADX. They got them men that's halfway across the world in them federal pens. Why? Not because of how violent they are, but how smart they are, how violently they can use their mind and how violently they can organize the men. And that's why they say if blacks was ever to finally get their act together, get out, act together, and really come together and be one, it'd be one of the most dangerous things ever, man, because who would be able to stop that? Like, honestly, who would be able to stop that, man, if it ever came down to that point? And that's the crazy part, man. That is the absolute crazy truth. How you feel about them saying, they may free Larry Hoover? I would love for them to free the old man, man. Drop a 100 sign in the chat if y'all agree, man. It's time to free the old man, man. Free the, matter of fact, can we get the free Larry Hoovers in the comments, please? I'm going to kick it off. I'm going to start it off, man. Free Larry in the comments, y'all. Everybody, if you rocking with that V-Mob movement, man, can I get them free Larrys in the comments, man? Okay. I wish he would get it together, bro. I wish we would, bro. I swear. 1,000. You heard me. Salute to my dub, Will the Thrill. Let's go. Can I get them free Larrys in the comments? All right, y'all. Let's jump into the next topic, man. We got, we got Wack 100 and FBG Butter, man. Crazy. We got Scorpio. We got Scorpio with that free Larry. We got Will with the free Larry, but no, folks, show, man. Salute to the Chicago family. Everybody that taps in with us from Chicago. Salute to y'all, man, and free the old man. I hope he just want to come home and be an old man and enjoy his family. K-Bix, that's all he going to want to do, bro. Listen. One, he too old to come out here and rip and run. And two, he is a completely changed man, bro. He done been, there we go, one free Larry Hoover. Boom. Larry has been locked down in one of the most intense and most locked down, restricted penitentiaries in the world. ADX Supermax in Florence, Colorado. And I believe he's been there for the last, what it is, West Baltimore. We got my dog William just flew in, man. Salute to another outstanding member, my dog William Robinson. What it do, Mob? You know what it is, man. West B. Until the day we go, baby. Until the day we go, man. Hey, Will, it's till the day we go. Yeah, but as blacks, we still haven't even hit 100 years of freedom. So while it seems like we are so far behind, we truly are with the start what we had. Okay, absolutely. What's out here now ain't what Larry started or why he started it. Not at all. And now that Larry has watched, you got to think him sitting back in that cell for all them years, all them decades. He done had a chance to sit back and actually see what the thing that he started and what he built, what he intended it to be. And now what it then turned out to be is two totally different things. And whole time, that shit really hurt the old man. All the gang members out here that's running around busting them pistols and doing this, that, and the third, them peoples use that shit against Larry in court. And they use like, no, if he come home, this, that, and the third going to happen. They already don't like the way that everybody ran and rally and come together for the old man. So they already use that shit against him in court. But the violence, that really sealed his fate. Because they like, listen, if you let this man out, he going to be calling shots and this, that, and the third, not even knowing that man want to come home and be a grandfather. That man want to come home and let them know, man, you don't get taken, man. Don't let nobody come take you and put you in a cell halfway across the world where as though you become a foreign person to your family, yo. Imagine you being from Baltimore, you get locked up in the feds and they send you to California. They send you to Alaska. They send you to Colorado. They send you to Kansas City. And your family don't got enough money to get on a plane and come see you. Now, year one go by, year two go by. Now, while you also locked up, you going on 6-month lockdowns, 12-month lockdowns, 9-month lockdowns. So now, as this going on, your family members, they changing, they getting different phone numbers. So now you losing contact with the family. Now you become what? A stranger to your family by the time they get to year 3. They like, damn, we forgot all about you. And y'all know the same, out of sight, out of mind. So this is the hardship that motherfuckers go through when you get behind this wall. You feel what I'm saying? What's the topic? We bouncing around. All right, so look, where we got one. The first topic was, man, should they free Larry Hoover? 2, the dynamics and the temperature of the streets right now. 3, this internet beef, meaning dudes going at it back and forth on the internet over what? What do it really prove at the end of the day? Y'all people be in 2 different cities, states, world. They never going to run into each other. Why am I even wasting my time arguing with you? Granted, I get it, the views, I get it, the subscribers. But sometimes that shit don't even equate to nothing. Because you might have had a video that did such and such amount of views, but now you can't even monetize the shit, so you ain't even getting paid off of it. So you did all that for nothing. Now you done got your address leaked, you done got your woman exposed, you done got your kids' school leaked out, you done got pictures of your house, your bank account, all kind of stuff that came out all over these dumbass little games. It don't be worth it, man. Larry got some dudes home. He been doing law work. Oh, man, salute to my dog Larry. Same way they did Tookie. Absolutely juice. And that's why they was not trying to let Tookie come back to the street. Not gonna lie, I don't even think if he came home, he would take control like they think he would. He wouldn't, blow. He wouldn't. Like you saying, he may not even want to be added to these young, exactly, because they not listening to nobody, bro. And they done made that clear. And as disrespectful as that was, them saying, man, Larry wouldn't even be able to come out here and calm nothing down. Y'all supposed to gave Larry that pass just off of GP. When you got motherfuckers like FBG Butter running around who then put belt the ass out here but then put belt the ass in that interrogation room too. You going to trial getting moo-wop in them. And I cannot stand the fact that motherfuckers deflect and try to make it like it's a real reason for them to be doing what they doing. Person asking why you telling, well, man, we was op, so why wouldn't I get them locked up? What you mean that's your op? Why wouldn't you get them locked up? What you mean? Since when has that become gangster? Drop a 1 in the chat if y'all believe in it. Drop a 2 and drop a 1 in the chat if y'all believe that's gangster. Drop a 2 in the chat if y'all believe that's on sucker time like I do. You getting your op locked up because y'all ops. Since when has that become gangster? Now, granted, I might be out the loop. Let me know in the chat. Jump in the chat. Give me a number 1 if that's gangster. Give me a number 2 if he moving on sucker time. Will, talk to me, pimp. Talk to me, player. Because just like with the law is your main op, and you know what's so crazy about that though, Warren? When dudes get incarcerated or they get around that main opposition, that main oppressor, they talk to them with the most utmost respect. Now, granted, I get it. They got control. We ain't got no wins with them, but it's a certain line that we got to draw to let them know we ain't going to just be treated any type way. And that lead to them uprisings. That lead to motherfuckers getting in trouble because we trying to stand up for something bigger than ourselves. But everybody that's behind here not going to have that same mindset. So it'd be like, man, I ain't really waste my time, and then ain't none of these suckers going to ride with me. The internet showed a lot of those Chicago guys on straight goofies with pistols. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Warren, we going with a number 2. That's my dog. The only way for Blast to gain more ground economically is to protect the leaders. Yup, we do have at all costs instead of watching them fall like Dr. Sebi, Kevin Samuels, Nipsey, Pac, Biggie, and etc. Exactly, man. Sweet to my dog Will on that one. Yup, just like they waited until Mutulu Shakur. And rest in peace to Doc, man. Rest in peace to Doc, Mr. Mutulu Shakur was dying of cancer. Exactly, Scorpio. They wait till a man get diagnosed with cancer to say, now we going to release you. Come on, man. You said it. You said it. You hit it on the nose. Their biggest fear is a solid black man with so much influence. That's why they never let George out. That's why they tried to get rid of Huey. That's why they did dudes like Mutulu. Now, Mutulu and Tupac, they was 2 different animals. And I do not want people to get those 2 confused like they was the same. No. Doc was a true soldier, man. Rest in peace to Doc. And just think about that accomplishment right there. He was a doctor, man. Got his PhD, I believe, while being incarcerated. So anything is possible, man. Anything and everything is absolutely powerful. Possible. All right, y'all. So let's jump into topic number 3. Rollo coming back home and buying back the block, buying back the community. Okay, we're gonna kick it off right here. Are we labeling Rollo a snitch? Let's start it off right there. We can kick it off right there. Is Rollo no good, or is he still good because he really ain't telling nobody? Y'all let me know what y'all think. What you think about black men getting married in 2024? I believe marriage is just, this is how I think about that, right? If you find a person that you feel as though you're ready to get married with, by all means do it. But know that it comes with a price. Now, what do I mean by a price? It's so many people out here that they just want the title of husband and wife, but they don't want to go through the trials and tribulations of a marriage. Meaning marriage gonna come with ups, downs, and in-betweens. You can't be saying you want to be a wife, but you out here in the club every night. It don't work like that. You can't say you ready to be a wife, but you out here doing all the things that a wife don't do. When you get that when you get that unique title, that heavy title, heavy the head that wears the crown, when you get that unique and elevated title of a wife, you are beyond a girlfriend, a broad, a baby mother, a child's parent. You are my wife, my queen. At some points, you come before anything besides the child. So you got to move and be ready to take on everything that come with that. And I believe a lot of females not ready for that. Why? Because you got the influence out here. Hot girl summer. Girl, get them for the money, this, that, and the third. There ain't nobody out here really preaching, girl, be a housewife, be in the kitchen, take care of the kids, be faithful, be the material type woman that calls to be a wife. Go get your GED, girl, be a nurse. You can end up being a stay-at-home mom because you done earned that. I believe stay-at-home moms are for women that aren't that, meaning you done stood down with me in my worst of times. So it's only right now that I made it, I retire you. You ain't got to never lift a finger. Why? Because you didn't lift so many fingers so many days when we was already down. But if you was running around cheating on me in the club, disrespecting me, throwing me up on social media, talking about we a clown, we had a toxic relationship, what am I wasting my time for even saying we married? That ain't nothing but me giving you access to something that I'm possibly going to build. You get what I mean? Rallo, no bueno, no good. Will said, no, sir. I don't have enough information. Okay. I remember a rat is a rat, but things different nowadays. You absolutely right. Rallo or real, when the Say Choose interview, can tell he matured a lot. And I caught a little, I caught a little bit of that interview as well, man. I was hearing him in there talking that talk. And like I say, Rallo ain't never been, he always been educated. He always been smart. Any man that's able to build $1 million drug empire, no matter what type empire it is, you're going to have some type of mind skill, and you're going to have to be some type of an entrepreneur to be able to even put those moves together. So you definitely absolutely right. Make sure everybody hit that like button for us, ma. Okay, the dating pool is garbage nowadays. Absolutely. What do you guys think about the state of relationships these days? Do y'all believe that relationships are even a thing anymore, or is it just people hooking up nowadays? We should say you have to have a woman that knows who she is exactly. Some people are just finding themselves at 50 years old, and you ain't never lied, Ward. You ain't never lied, Warren. And I believe that it's never too old for a person to find themselves, but you have to get to a point where as though you being honest with yourself, because you never gonna find yourself lying to yourself. In order for you to get in to lock in with that real you're gonna have to look yourself in the mirror. That's like when you feel as though you gotta really look in the mirror and say, you know what, man, I gotta start doing some push-ups. I gotta start doing some pull-ups. I gotta start doing whatever I need to do to get myself back in shape. But everybody not gonna think like that. And that's when they start telling themselves the lies. No, I'm good, bro. I'm doing this, that, and the third. No, stop lying to yourself. So did y'all see the situation with FBG, Butter, and Wack? When Butter was supposed to have pressed him up, Adam 22, like, man, what's that you said about Mama Duck? One, that's another thing about Wack too. Wack talk all that gangster shit until he get in front of somebody who he believe is a gangster. Then his whole attitude changed. But like I said, going back to our first topic, I don't know if it was a play or not a play, but jump in the chat and let me know. Did y'all see that when Butter pressed Wack, telling him why he said that shit about Mama Duck, keep her name out his mouth, she the real Chicago, this, that, and the third? And two, how do y'all feel FBG is carrying it about about Duck? Do you feel that the members that are still here, a lot of women need reality checks, been held too high regards, exactly, and they don't know how to take care of home. And they need that does need to be taught, man. They need to know, you need to learn how to cook. You need to learn how to wash clothes. You need to learn how to do the etc. that the head of the household do. You the woman, you the queen of the household. So we need you to always be at the top of your game. Why? Because we rely on you to keep everything in order, keep everything in structure. But like I said, these days it didn't change, man. It done got to that hot girl summer. It done got to that nonsense. Everybody talking this fake slick stuff. Be what you feel about Trump saying he gonna get a police immunity if he get elected. That's sick, Juice. That is sick. Why would Trump? But you know how Trump is. When he already know what that's gonna lead to. When he already know what that's gonna lead to. Well, for some reason, he just wanna. Okay, we got my Doug. Here we go. We got my Doug DMV memes and news. Let's go. Wack play with who we think he can play with. Who he can physically beat, or is in a city that has blood that he D-right. Exactly. Cali culture. That's his way of control. Salute to my Doug DM Dubs. Hey, DM Dubs, I'm putting you down for the shout out tomorrow video, bro. Salute. Outstanding new member in the building. I hope you all subscribe. Check your status, Brody. We got you down for the shout out tomorrow. DMW memes. But you couldn't have said it better, bro. That's a 100% true, because he think he's still that Wack from 85. He still think he got them big muscles. We don't give a fuck, man. Wack, you will get hurt out here, bro. Playing with my generation, bro. Like, this shit ain't nothing to play with, man. And you playing them 85 games, no disrespect. You seen what happened to Pope playing 85 games. And I done seen too many old heads come back home thinking that they on some, you feel what I'm saying? But No, Will, what you mean? What you mean missing? Will, we right here live up and running right now. Number is right there on the screen. I'm ready to drop it in the chat. 443-677. Anybody that want to call in, y'all, the line is always open. I'm paying this bill every month. 7196. The number right there in the chat, Will. Call in, run the story. It's your show. Oh, that's a good one right there too, Will. Wack is a Fed, period. Anybody he beef with the Fed want. And anybody that he beef with the Fed end up getting in contact with somehow, some way. Don't know how to be that man's piece. Crazy. Yeah, it is wild, bro. I think it's about I think it's about independency since the government took over. Yup, marriage from the church and gave all the leverage and power to women and destroyed double income and influence of the family. Absolutely. You ain't never lied. The number right there, though, Will. What y'all think of the LA gang culture? Always thought it was hilarious, kind of goofy. Me too, but granted, Cadence, we got some outstanding members that did come up out of there that was ultra violent, ultra dangerous. But I did always believe that Cali dudes always walked around with a cocky attitude, like, man, you better respect us, cuz California. Like, man, you know the way I'm from Baltimore City, bro. I look at California like man, you get what I'm saying? But I believe every city look at it like that. Like, man, no, my city's the toughest, man. I believe you're not a thoroughbred of your city if you don't believe that your city is, man, we 101. You ain't coming how we coming. We got my DM Dub just say something. You see how quiet he got when A was arguing with him, and A told him F him and ain't no gangs in DC, no big homies he can call them, and cuz Bloods and Crips die. They pass away in DC. Absolutely, man. Salute to A too. We got somebody that's calling in my dog. Hold on, y'all. Whoa, what it do, Brody? Where you calling in from?
Man, you already know, man. Baltimore for real, fool. I know 21229.
Let them know, man. That Zone 29, love home team for real. It's your show, Brody. Go ahead, run it. You quarterback it.
Yeah. So I mean, like kind of your stories for real, right? You know, we from the same town, and I've been out Hickey. I've been over Steel Side before they tore it down.
Absolutely.
I've been out Boys Village. I've been out Backbone where you was at.
All right, so look, this how we gonna do it. This how we gonna do it. We gonna start here. What was it like coming through that Boys Village? What was Boys Village like? Let's start there.
I would say it was more intense a little bit than Hickey, due to the fact of, you know, you got your PG County, you know, people out there, and for people that don't know, PG County is like, you know, the suburbs and, you know, outside of Baltimore. So it's mainly when you go to Hickey, you got a lot of Baltimore dudes. When you go to, you know, Boys Village, it's a lot of PG County dudes. So the opposition is very slim for real. So it's like, you know, you might have like 75 PG County dudes, and you might have probably only like 20 Baltimore dudes, but usually the Baltimore dudes that's coming out there is morely coming out there because they cause ruckus from with inside of Hickey for real.
And I'm glad you said that, because that was really leading to my next question. Like, what did we have to do to ended up at a Boys Village? Like, did we had to get knocked up? But you hit it right on the nose. Okay, so what he's saying is for one of us to get sent out there to a Boys Village, we had to been go ahead cutting up down Hickey or Baby Bookers or something like that. Was Babies open at this point?
Yeah, well, when I was there, like during my time, Baby Bookings, it wasn't open, right?
Okay.
But to be honest, for real, it did open when I was still a teenager, and just, you know, to piggyback off of something for real, you know, actually I got locked up the first day that Baby Bookings open, right?
That's crazy.
And the crazy thing is, they put me in a cell, and when they put me in a cell, right, they gave everybody these pink slips, and it was a intercom, and it was saying like, you know, this is the Juvenile Justice Center, you know, we are just opening, and I guess they was doing like a test run, so they was, you know, basically giving everybody a free pass to get out that same day, right?
That's crazy.
So me, I'm like, yo, I'm ready. I'm like, they gonna give me a free pass to get out. So, you know, the little staff member, like, yeah, you know, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, all right, cool. I got locked up around 4 o'clock that evening. They put me in a cell or whatever. They let me out. They let me out. When they let me out, I shot back up West Baltimore, up Sandtown. So everybody up there, they like, yo, how you get out? I'm like, yo, they gave me a warning. So, you know, some people ain't believe you, like, yo, that's crazy. They giving warnings,
Right.
but they don't know how the juveniles work. You feel me?
Real
They
shit.
really thinking on, you know, still side. I don't believe that. But this the crazy thing is, so, you know, me, I'm young, immature, wild, running the streets, trying to see what we do. I just got out. Now it's probably like 8 o'clock at night. Guess what happened? I get locked back up again.
Oh my God.
And then I go down, they send me back down there that night. But the crazy part is this. So when I get in there, I'm in there with a whole rack of other group of people for real. So now they still giving out the pink slips.
Crazy.
So when they giving out the pink slips, I'm saying like, yo, so I already know because I've been down there at 4 o'clock. So I'm like, man, hey, I'm like, everybody like, yo, I'm like, they probably let y'all, I'm like, I'm telling them, like, they probably let y'all out. They definitely gonna let me out. Right. I'm like, cause, you know, I just now here 4 o'clock. All of a sudden, for real, they let me out again.
Oh, man, they let you get up out of there, Brody.
They let me get two times in one day.
And this is baby bookings, y'all.
Like, yeah, it was crazy. I was like, I ain't say nothing. I was like, they was like, come on, everybody, you know how they be moving people, transferring from here to there with the you know, initial cells. So whole time for real, they like, come on, everybody.
Salute to everybody that's flying into the chat, man. Hit that like button. You can also call in numbers on the screen.
But like I said, man, I've been on Backbone for real.
Now listen, Backbone was crazy, bro. Backbone was crazy. All right, listen, let's go ahead and fast forward and jump into the adult record. What was it like your first time going over an adult system? Whether that be just going through the bookings, whatever it be, because I tell people that's a transition right there, because now we done got so accustomed to dealing with juveniles. When we get around the men, we like, oh, all right, we know we got to change and, you know, be on whatever type time they on. So break that down for us real quick too, bro.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, real. Back in my time, you know, going over Stillside, before you even go over Stillside, they put you in something called Central Bookings, and you're gonna hear like a lot of stories, you know, and a lot of intimidation going on, you know, within inside of Central Bookings.
Absolutely.
You know, you're gonna see people sharpening up knives in the bathroom. You know, you might be looking like, well, what they doing? And basically they getting ready for real for, you know, going over Stillside. It's definitely a different beast.
And Stillside was crazy.
You know, yeah, you know, and then, you know, in our cities for real, like every other city, you got gangs, and you know, in Baltimore, we do have like Crips and Bloods, but I'm gonna be honest for real, when it comes to, you know, the city for real, y'all can just get on the internet for real, and it's you know, it's something that
it's the brothers.
Basically, I mean, it's
I'm gonna let y'all know. Listen, I'm gonna let y'all know. In our city, the Black Gorilla family is chokehold. You get what I'm saying? It ain't that you might have in one of the biggest oppositions during that time was the Bloods, and like I tell them all the time, bro, it was a point in time where from juvenile to over the pen, over the jail, everywhere, it was an NBA law, meaning no Bloods allowed. That's how much of an uprising and a problem the Bloods was becoming for the brothers. You get what I'm saying? So go ahead, continue, Brody. My bad.
So, you know, my first time over there, I got into a couple of altercations, where as though I had my eye fractured off of, you know, altercation with basically it really didn't involve me. But however, it's like, you know, if I'm in a cell with an individual, they try and clean the whole cell up. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, you know, it's one of them things for real. So you have some people be like, oh, I'm going to go over there. I'm going to put my head down. I ain't going to try to get in nothing for real. All that stuff is irrelevant for real. Because I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to go over there and you're going to put your head down, but you're still going to compromise some of your morals and principles as a man, you know, if you still want to do it that way. Because over there, you know, just alone, like, you know, I ask a lot of individuals, you know, that I talk to on the street or whatever, like, you know, if you go over there and they not, you know, you got a working man, and a working man, you know, he in BGF or whatever the case may be, and, you know, while he's in BGF or whatever, he going down a tier, but he telling can't nobody, he ain't passing no juices out, or he not passing no desserts out or none of that crazy
If
stuff
you
for
ain't
real,
on
unless you that for real.
Yep. So let me elaborate.
Right.
Hold on, let me elaborate on that, bro. I don't want to cut you off. Boom, because we talking to the chat. It's still your show. What he's saying is, imagine you being on a unit, and now when it's time for feed up, the trays come around. You supposed to get a piece of chicken, a piece of cake, and a Polar Chill juice. But the dude that's on the working man tier, he's saying if you're not part of if you're not a part of what he running on, you're not gonna get your chicken and you're not gonna get your cake. So you just gonna have a tray full of vegetables or whatever he feel like giving you. These are the type of situations that go on once you enter over that jail, especially over that steel side, man. Go ahead, bro. It's back on you.
Yeah, so it's basically like, is you gonna speak up to get what you supposed to get, your due process, or you gonna put your head down and say, you know what, man, I'm gonna let them have it. But when that come around for real, if you do say let them have it, now when commissary day come around for real, they'll be looking at you like you're a sucker for real, and they gonna be pressing down on you for your commissary for real.
Exactly.
So it's like, you know, you got to stand up for something. Or even when you first coming on the tier, like I said, they gonna straight pat you down. We ain't talking about COs, we talking about individuals who's locked up with you telling you we need to pass you down because we gotta see if you got any knives on you or something like that. Like you got a whole individual.
Run that back one more time, bro. Repeat that one more time for so they can know how serious it get. He say when you come on a unit, you will be patted down and searched. And we not talking about by no correctional officers. We talking about by straight up inmates. When you come on this tier, we patting you down, and soon before you get to your cell, why? We got to make sure you ain't got no weapons, and we got to make sure you ain't no enemy. Continue, brother. It's your show.
Yeah, you know, they pat you down and making sure you ain't got no knives. You looking crazy, like what? They like, nah, only people that supposed to have knives on here for real is BGF. Then you got the CO standing right next to the person, letting them conduct everything. Like, you see what I'm saying?
I told you we never say.
It's a wild situation for real. And then it's like, if you do something, you check in for real.
Now you done.
The COs, like I said, they work with, you know, the inmates. So you thinking you check in, you going over here for real to another whole, let's just say a unit, right? So let's just say you on K section. Something happened to you for real. You check in. You thinking, oh, now I'm good. They're going to put me on PC for real. Now they send you up on P section. They got people that's actually working on P section that's in their gang their whole time. That's their whole motive, just to be on P section for when you come sliding down P section thinking you free. They gonna bung you right then and there.
Boom, hold on. Never pause, Brody. You on fire tonight. Scorpio just say he ain't lying. We ain't lying. Listen, salute to my Doug Lil that just flew into the chat, bro. So what he's saying is, just like I tried to preach to y'all, you got people that go on PC not out of fear, but for their own beneficial gain. They waiting for somebody to get over there so they can take the hit. They waiting for somebody to get over there so they can just run the PC block. Why? Because it's a difference. Y'all over here out of fear. I'm over here to run the show. So now everybody that come over here, I'm just straight extorting them. Why? Because I already got one over your head. You already scared. That's why you over here. I'm over here for a purpose. Continue, brother. It's your show.
Yeah, so, you know, like I said, it definitely get hectic over there.
Okay, so look, one of the wildest things you seen over there.
One of the wildest things, actually, I was over there with a little dude or whatever. His name's Stefan, and that was, you know, one of my right hand mans when I was out hickey. But it's kind of crazy because when you get locked up, you constantly saying your peers that you probably was in hickey with, they get into, you know, gangs, and it's like, you know, now that y'all adults, people start getting recruited. This person might, you know, you might say him, he might be running with some Bloods. This person might be running with BGF. This person might be running with the Crips or whatever, and they get into it. But it's like now, you know, you probably would have did something when y'all was in hickey, but it's like now, you know, so many politics involved. You can't really jump to somebody's defense. But you know, worst case scenario for real, I watch your, you know, kind of die really in front of my face or whatever, right? And you know, it was a real, you know, sad tragedy for real, and it was definitely kind of wild or whatever. Man, it was just crazy, man, or whatever. And you know what? It was on the news, and what they proposed happened totally different. Happened. It never happened that way, or whatever. But Yeah, I mean, I just saw a lot for real. Well, I'll just tell you one of my stories for real, right? When I first, the first time, I ain't gonna lie, when I first went over there, you know, it was kind of experience for me. But then once I got to the adult system and I served some time, and you know, I had got committed, and I was out Hagerstown, Cumberland, out Roxbury, out ECI. When I came back over to jail, I carried it a whole different way. So one day for real, I wound up getting booked or whatever for a handgun charge. It wasn't really my handgun charge or whatever for real. It was my homeboys. You know, we was both in the car for real. We got jammed up or whatever. So I'm like, look, I'm just gonna grab a lawyer or whatever, try to beat it, because you know, motions of discovery, my fingerprints ain't on it, whatever. Boom.
Bro. Oh man, the fucking phone died. Hold on, Will, if you still right here. The phone died. We ready to go back up. I ran up there and grabbed the charger too, y'all. All right, boom. Phone is the phone is charging. We ready to be right back up. We got the Roxbury stories coming. We got, listen, man, we going up, rocking and rolling, y'all. My man Will be back up here in a second. Quick delay, my bad about that. Phone died. What's the craziest violence you seen from COs in the village? In the village, I heard it get hella shiesty, unfortunately. Will, we gotta hold on. The phone died. We ready to get him back up here. Salute to my dub. Will, where you at, Will? Phone ready be coming back on. Give me 1 second. But, all right, boom. Let's jump into this while we wait for the phone to pick back up. Y'all, listen, jump in the comments. Let me know who next if you want to run a story or whatever the case may be. For sure. All right, that's a bet. That's a bet. All right, so boom, boom, boom. Now, since we talking about that, one of the craziest things I seen when it come to these men and men now, boom. We over to jail one day, so we got the dude. He well known for messing around with what he mess around with. So we get a new dude. He falls on the compound. So now when he fall on the unit, he call himself G-checking the dude. He want to walk down and press him. Why? I have no idea, but you always got solid cops. Listen, man, AK, that's all we want to build over here, man. Good energy. Solid people, solid content, man. The line is open for each and every person. I don't care what your story is, whether it's a prison story, jail story, hood story, personal story, addiction story, whatever story it is. This is where I let everybody shine, man. This is not my platform. This is our platform. We're a family. So y'all know we're going to make it do what it do. Also, P.O. Box will be up next week. Anybody in here that got a clothing brand, anything like that, or they want to send me anything, I will have the P.O. Box listed in the description, I believe, or something like that. We are doing a promo run, $50 if you want to promote anything, your brand, your channel, anything of that nature. We already have an ebook dropping teaching people how to monetize your YouTube. I'm ready to start doing one-on-one coaching, teaching the art of storytelling and teaching people how to, monetize and make some money out of this YouTube game and on social media platforms in general. So with that being said, man, drop a one in the comment if y'all want to rock with the kid and support the kid whenever we start dropping these things, and let me know that y'all rocking with me, man. But so the little dude fall on the compound, he go holler at him. He like, man, what the fuck, man? Niggas heard you be messing around with bop. What's up with all that? So now the dude who be messing around, he looking at Shorty like, I know he ain't crazy enough to come over here and ask me nothing like that in front of all these people. Whole time he said, yeah, I mean, what's up? So he turns his back and start talking to another one of his little homeboys like, man, yo, was a duck, bop. Man, the dude who supposed to be messing around, he come out his dip, hit him 4 times straight in the back. Mop. Now, when he do it, he go from being tough Tony, talking all this tough talk, to screaming, hollering, trying to run. Shorty got him by the back of his collar because he had on the big Lord State blue jacket. He got him by the back of the collar, just coming down on him, hitting him all in the back of his head and in his neck. Mop, what the fuck you say? Mop. I'm just looking like, that's crazy, bro. All for you minding another man's business, one, and getting involved in something that don't got nothing to do with you. But these are the games that these dudes play, man, and these are the consequences that they get for playing these games. So with that being said, man, y'all know how that goes as well. Who we got up in here, man? Salute to everybody that flew into the chat tonight, that rocked and rolled with the squad. Make sure y'all smash that like button for me, please, so we can continue to try to dominate this algorithm, man. What's up with y'all? All right, let's get to the next one now. Crazy mission. Let's get to this story right here. Now, this one right here was one of the first missions that I ever went on, and it was a crazy, wicked, and wild one. So, boom. I believe I just turned like 16 years old. So now they telling me that it's my time to go, earn my stripes, start making it do what it do. And what's so crazy is I'm just coming home, I want to say from Silver Oak, or I was just coming home from Backbone, one of the two. So boom, I get around the way, I'm ready to go ahead and do. I have one about juvenile rides out AZ. Lil, hold on, the phone rate cut on. I need you to call in, bro. Hold on, I'm ready to take it. Hold on, Lil, I'm putting it on the charger. It's already on the charger, but I had it plugged up to the laptop. I'm ready to put it on the outlet. All right, it's charging. It's charging, so boom. Also, I got the link in here if anybody want to come up and tell a story too. Will, the phone died. The phone died. Is on the charger right now. I was asking where you was at. The phone died. Is on the charger right now. We want you to come back up, finish the story. And Lil got one. StreamYard. That's the link if anybody want to come up. Will, you can come up too if you want to. And you don't gotta show your face. You can just keep talking like you was talking. Goddamn phone died. I put it on the charger. I don't know what it's doing. Taking forever to cut back on. You know how it is when you got them old, But so boom. Now I comes back around the way. It's time for me to go ahead, put in some work. So boom, we load up in the car. It's 4 of us. We ready to go spin on the opposite side. Now when we get over there, the plan is when we pull down the alley, because they had this basketball court, you can pull into the alley and you will be looking down towards the basketball court. We're going to pull in the alley, jump out, work out, get back in the car, S off. Now, everything goes smooth. We get around there, pull in the alley. Now, when it's time to park the car, we jump out. But the car that we in is like a little midway bucket. So my homeboy wasn't supposed to turn the car off. He should have kept it running. Granted, we 14, 15 years old. We jump out, get the letting off. Bang, 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 bang. Lord, dude, some of them retreat, but they retreat to go grab their pistols too. So now they run to the woods behind the car. They coming from under the tire. They start banging back. We jumps in the car because we done let off our shots. Now, when it's time to pull off, my man go to start the car. Only thing you hear is... I'm like, man, go, go, go. Whole time, thank God, the car finally starts. He S's off. He gets out the alley, shoot back around the way. But that was a wicked and wild situation, man, because if that car wouldn't have started back up, it would have been bad news bears for us. But that showed you where our mindset was also at, man, in these rookie juvenile days. Silver Oak in Baltimore. Yeah, but it was out Silver Oak was out like Mount Airy, I believe. But yeah, I was out the Oak for about, I want to say 9 months, 11 months, something like that. But yeah, Silver Oak, Brody. I'm mad I can't remember the exact address, but it's out like, it's far out like Mount, I cannot remember where it is. But it's the place with Silver Oak, Lil. Who we got up in here, y'all, while we waiting for the... Hold on, let me see if the phone cut on. All right, boom, y'all, we back. All right, hold on, y'all, we back up and rolling. Boom. All right. Well, hold on. We up and running. I was in the one at AZ for 2 years. That's crazy. It is one in Arizona. It definitely is one in Arizona, Lil. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied, because I remember we had like the Lord. So you know about the Rams block. I had the block off. You heard me, Lil. You know what that block off, like you get unlimited movement around the compound, unlimited phone calls. I get to grab motherfuckers, take them up to the gym with us. I had that block. Oh, Lil, you heard me. Damn, that's crazy. So what Lil was saying is, like I told y'all, when you get locked up as a juvenile, you get committed. So when you get committed, you can either get short-term commitment, which is like 6 to 9, or you can get long-term committed, which is 12 to 18 months. Or you can get, like, if you start to get more, you either gonna get waived up, or you can get like juvenile life. But the placement that I went at, it was probably like 2-3 hours away from the city. The one Lil went to, like I told y'all, you can get sent to out-of-state placements like Ohio, Tennessee, Kentucky, Arizona. Lil got sent out to the same placement I was at, but he was at their facility out in Arizona. Yep, yes, I do. You already know, Lil. Listen, the phone cutting on right now, bro. Will, we got you in the cut too. Where you at, Will? Boom, my dog right there. He said, what happened? The phone died, Will. You know I never do that to my dog. You heard me. We ready to be right up, back, and running. You heard me. We got 2 calls coming in. All right, hold on, Lil. The number right here, ready to go up. Then, Will, you double back, finish the Roxbury story. And then whoever else want to call in, we keep the show rocking and rolling. It's that V-Mob. It's a good one tonight, y'all. Make sure y'all get y'all snacks and y'all wraps because we rocking and rolling. All right, Lil, we back. Hold on, Mob. We up. That was my mama love. Salute to my mama. You heard me. That's my heart right there. All right, Lil and Will, we back up and running, y'all. Boom. Hold on. Let me pin the number right there in the chat real quick. I stayed. Yeah. God damn, Lil, you stayed the rookie the whole time. Hold on. What was it? What was it, Lil? We had rookie. I think it was like, this is what I remember. I remember we got green days, yellow days, red days. Then I remember you had rookie, I believe, something else, Ram. Then you had Blackguard. God damn, Lil, you stayed the rookie the whole time. Rookie, for y'all that don't know, that's like you was cutting up. You was getting, they was hitting you every day. Hold on, y'all. Let me pin the number in the chat real quick. Bing, bing, bing. Oh, who was that? Lil, was that you? 351. Hold on, we getting our 1-2 together. We getting this, we getting everything together. Who we got? Quiz, what's up, squad? As usual, I'm late, so I'm hey, Quiz, yeah, you definitely gonna have to run this back. We rocking and rolling tonight. We got callers calling in, crazy topics, good laughs, good stories. Look, phone jumping off right now, Quiz. All right, go ahead. I think this Will. Will, that's you? Yeah, the phone died. Go ahead.
What was the last part before the phone had cut off?
I don't know because I ran and grabbed the charger. Squad, jump in the chat. Where Will left off at, y'all? I know you was at damn, I forgot. I don't know. Just go ahead and rock out.
All right. Well, I just pick up the part where I'm gonna pick up where he went to go get the dude Biscuit, right? The BGF. I guess you could say they little commander for real.
Okay.
He was on the other side. Because you got A side and the B side of the whole tier.
Mm-hmm.
So he go around there and get him. He come around there and he trying to do his little fox game for real. Basically trying to fox me out, see like how I am. So he hit me with the hey, how you doing, brother?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, man, what's going on? So he like, well, he like, well, around here typically we don't really give nobody no juices unless they're Conrad. So I said, well, look, man, I ain't got nothing to do with no Conrads. What you got going on for real? What y'all got going on? Or whatever. I said, I just came on the stair at 4 o'clock. I said, I ain't getting no juice. I said, man, I can't speak for nobody on the stair. But I said, but with me, I'm gonna need my juice for real.
Man time.
So the whole tier, they quiet. You got a couple of BGF dudes that's on the tier. They screaming, man, who the fuck? They screaming, yo, who the fuck is that? Yo, talking like that. They talking crazy. They trying to get out the cell and see who it is. You heard me?
There it is.
Man, who's that up there talking like that for real, right? So I'm like, man, I'm to the, you know what I mean? So whole time or whatever, he tried, like, so the other tier is quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Why they quiet for real? I guess he could really try, like, you know what, I'm gonna try to reverse this for real, because I don't want nobody to start jumping out there thinking they can do it. So he straight say, why everybody quiet? Like, y'all in that nigga business and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what, I'm gonna get first day and ask for his juice, so I'm gonna give him his and keep giving him his for real.
Real shit.
The rest of y'all been on a 10 for a whole year and y'all ain't never asked for your juice for real.
Ducks.
Right? So whole time, you know, the little working man, he come back, he give me like 8 juices or whatever, right? So from that day, you know, I was just getting my juices for real, you know, my due process.
Because you stood up as a man.
And I had my buddy. The crazy thing is, once he gave me the juice, right? So I looked at my butt buddy. So I tossed like 3 of them to my butt buddy. I'm like, butt buddy, I ain't even know yo. So I was like, butt buddy, you want juice? So he like, yeah, I take it. So I said, let me ask you a question, butt buddy. How long you been in the cell? I've been here like 6 months.
Oh,
so I
shit.
said, man, it's 6 months and you ain't have a juice? He said, no, unless I went to court. I said, well, I ain't gonna lie. I said, today, butt buddy, this you gonna get a juice today.
Real shit.
Yeah, man, hey, man. So, you know, I kept getting the juices or whatever. But, you know, you go through your transformation, you know, over there. And, like, being over there, definitely that I learned is that a lot of people, they play, you know, the tough, you know, guy role. And a lot of people, you know, haven't been in a system and see how the system is work over, you know, how it work and stuff like that. And then it's like when they run across somebody that's kind of militant for real, that structure, you know, organized, really know what, you know, how to really bid, and then it becomes a problem for real. And then it's like the ones that's, you know, probably in the game that have like, you know, a little, you know, I would say higher structure, you know, than the other individuals that's kind of below her. They'll look at it like, oh, well, I can tell he been in the system. I can tell he know how to bid, this, that, and the third, da-da-da. You know what, we gonna pipe down off of that for real. They got their picks and they chooses for real.
And this is what I tell people.
Certain individuals.
And this is what I tell people. A man gonna get treated like a man. I don't care who you is. Even if you getting treated like a man mean I gotta get my ass whipped, I'm cool with that too. Because if I gotta fight 10 of y'all over this one young ass Polar Chill juice, we gonna have to do it. Why? Because it's mine. I don't give a fuck how much it costs. It's mine, and you not giving it to me. And you telling me you ready to give my shit to somebody else who you probably not even fucking cool with, but he part of your squad. No, I'm not going for that shit. Now that lead to how can I say that? Just like you said, people think they tough, right? But what I learned is tough situations are going to reveal tough people. Meaning, yeah, I get it. You tough around a bunch of suckers, but I want to see is you tough around them gladiators. I want to see if you tough around them men that got their hands in their dip with them big ass keys in there that's telling you they want whatever you got. Is you still gonna be the same tough guy then, or is you gonna change your state of mind? You gonna change the tone of your voice?
Yeah, it's totally different for real. But like I said, man, I done been like, you know, all around for real, man. Right now, no, I got my life straight. I got my CDLs. I drive trucks for real. I recently got married in April. Man, I coach youth football.
Me as well.
You know, so
well, look, before you jump up off of here, with that being said, what would you say to the youth right now, or the youngins coming up in the street? What would you say to them, man, to change the path that they going on, man, from that illegal to that legal transformation, man? What advice would you give to them, bro?
I would definitely tell them that, you know, right now it seems like you might be 23 and, you know, you living your life, but I'll be honest with you, you know, your life is real long to live, and, you know, you got to come out the transformation of what you're doing as a kid and eventually becoming in, you know, in adulthood, you know, you know, like I said, is you know, the actions that you make, always remember for real, you know, is always a consequence to it. Always. And every action is a reaction. And, you know, always use your mind and think first before, you know, you make a decision. Because like I said, you know, 5 minutes or 3 minutes of you losing, you know, your emotions can lead to, you know, 10 years in prison for real. And that's something that, you know, my situation took place or whatever. 5 minutes of my emotions got me, you know, 10 years in prison or whatever. So you definitely don't want to go down that road.
Absolutely.
And like I said, even if you do find yourself going down that road, because like I said, everybody can't be saved or whatever, and there's gonna be some people that learn the hard way, whereas though they made their bed, they gotta lay in it.
Absolutely.
But if you're one of them ones that do go down that road, when you get into prison or whatever, make sure you elevate your mind, read some good books or whatever, and you ain't gotta do the gang thing or whatever. It's all about elevation. And just try to get around some older people that's in there for real, that got your best interests, to help you, and guide you for real, because a lot of people out here, we don't have no father figures. And I'll be the first one to tell you for real, like, majority of my morals and principles for real,
you learn from inside
of me, right, doing 10 years with, I'm not going to say they was my fathers, but they was like father figures, because it's like my father was dead, so I ain't grow up with no father, but like the morals and principles that I thought I was standing on when I was outside or whatever, they wasn't really morals and principles or whatever, right? They was more emotions.
Exactly.
And when I got in there, I really learned what a lot of morals, principles, and value was.
Exactly.
Or whatever, through them guys.
Exactly. Well, listen, man, salute always and forever, man, for tapping in with the squad, bro. Always, we be back at him tomorrow. Salute to my dog, Will. You know what it is, Brody. V-Mob forever.
Yes. All right,
my dog. That was my dog, Will, man. Y'all know what it is. Hold on, we got to get the phone right. Bang, bang. Boom. That was my dog, Will. Just called in with that fire story right there. I ain't gonna lie, that was some fire. Will, we gonna have to do something, man, where I bring you up and we get a full interview, man, letting us know your journey through that system, whether it be from that Hickey to the Boys Village to going over Steelside to going to all the prison systems in Maryland. I definitely want to get that interview out there and bring that to the mob, man. Salute to my dog, Will the Thrill. Salute to my dog, Young Soul just flew in. Y'all know what it is, man. Young Soul, what it do, mob? That was dope. Listen, man, this one right here, this live right here, oh, we rocking and rolling. This gonna be a good one right here. Salute to my dog, William Robinson, man, for flying in today. Lil, the line is open for you to run us that Arizona story. Lil, call in. Call in, Lil. The number right there, 443-677. 443-677-7196. Also, the line is open for anybody, man. Cash App is up there on the screen. Super Chats is open. Let's rock and roll. Mob memberships, $4. Talk to us. Talk to us. Oh, hold on. We got my Doug right here. We got them shout outs to Will. Shout out to my Doug, Will from Warren. Shout out to Will from Cape. Salute, another salute from my dub, Will the Thrill. Another salute from Young Soul. Hey, Will, you just lit the V-Mob chat up tonight, bro. Salute to that one. So, boom, y'all, let's jump into the next one real quick. Who we got? All right, hold on. Let me get everything situated. All right, we ran through the who that? Oh, man, Will the Thrill, bro. Sorry, I missed your story, fam. You know I'm going to run this back. Hey, Soul. When you run this one back right here, I'm not going to lie. This one going to go down in the history books right here. For sure. This was one of our best lives yet. I cannot lie. And we only an hour and 12 minutes and we are rocking and rolling on this one. I cannot lie. Just landed. Salute V-Squad and especially Will. Hey, there go my Doug. Steven just flew into the chat. I know the plane was probably late because of that weather out there, but thank God you made it in safe. As you unload your bag, Stevens, the only thing I ask of you, man, hit that like button for us. I already know your status of the subscription. We know you on deck, man. Salute to my Doug, Steve, and Sorrell. Boom. All right, so the next one right here, man, is people playing both sides on the net, bro. People playing both sides on the net. Let's post that one in the chat. People playing both sides, man. Let me know what do y'all feel about this one right here. We got another one calling in. This is my Doug Lil. Hold on. V-Mob Hotline. What it do, Brody?
Yeah, I'm about to say this Lil right here, man.
You know I already know that go my Doug go. It is your show, Lil. Run it.
Man, I ain't good at really telling stories, man.
All right, so look, so how you want to run it? Like the question. All right, so boom. What was it like? We can run an interview. Listen, you know how it is. This the mob.
Yeah,
all right, so I got you. All right, so boom, kicking it off. Where you from? Tell them where you from, Will. Tell them where you from, Lil.
I'm from Washington, D.C., Northwest.
All right, that Northwest. Salute to them. Oh, salute to that 007, man. Salute to that crazy ass 007. All right, so what is it like? What was it like growing up in D.C., bro?
Ups and downs, family, everything we got.
Okay, true. So do you feel as though it's pressure by being from DC as far as things that you got to stand on? Because like I tell you, me coming through as a juvenile, I ran into a lot of DC dudes and they always carried the salute. I got a lot of good DC men, love them to death, my family. They always carried it with a chip on their shoulder, like, man, we from the city, we got to carry it like this, and we got this name to uphold. So do you feel as though that fell on your shoulders as well? Do you feel as though you always had to carry that flag no matter what?
Most definitely.
Okay. So as far as doing time, what was your first time or first interaction with the law? Hold on. We got Kate that said, man, salute to that. Shout out to that Northwest.
Probably about like 14.
Okay. So
Yeah,
what was it
probably
like?
like 14.
So getting locked in, and that was in DC?
Yeah, DC. Everything, all my charges in DC.
All right. So when you got booked out DC during this time, where you went to? Cheltenham? Was Cheltenham up? Is that y'all?
No, we got YC and Oak Hill. But now they call Oak Hill New Beginnings.
Okay. So what was it like? Listen, I heard a lot about that Oak Hill. This is our first Oak Hill real veteran. So what was Oak Hill like?
I mean, if you gonna stand on, if you gonna fight, then you ain't really got, too much problems with that. I mean, I ain't really had too much problems with that.
Is it from the door? Like when you first come through, what's going down?
I mean, it could be though. I mean, one time when I went down there, I had beef on every unit. It was two of them on my unit. You know what I'm saying? So, you gotta curry it like you curry it. But they know, what time it is.
Of course. Okay, so the first, we might as well get straight to the head busting then. What was the first time you had to go in and lace your boots up? Whether that was a fight, an interaction, a scream, what was that incident like coming through for Lil? Like, man, fuck it, it's go time now. I gotta go.
I mean, shit, it's going shit. As soon as you get to the bullpen, it's go time. You gotta put it down. Like, you're not taking nothing from it.
Okay, and is that more so off of the different? I know y'all broken down in quadrants, like how we got West Baltimore South. Is it more so like that because y'all don't do gangs like we don't really do gangs for real? Is that true?
Yeah, you hit it right on point. We got Northwest, Northeast, Southeast, and Southwest.
Okay, so when you come through, that's how you gonna mob. Is the system breaking y'all down like that as well? Because like let's say all right, so damn, so it's more so fend for yourself. So that's gonna lead to the conflict right there. So what was your first interaction? Was it with somebody over there? Like, man, you from Northwest, so you know what's up.
Nah, see, you know what? Like me, I'm more so smooth though. Like
good,
I don't really say too much, but if you come my way, I'm gonna try to destroy you.
Real shit. And that's how I feel it be.
I'm a Muslim brother at the end of the day, so I'm be humble. And if you come my way, you know how the Muslims curry it. I'm gonna curry you like that.
Real shit. Okay, so you did any adult time too?
Yeah, I did some of those. Not that much though.
Okay.
I try to walk that straight line.
You got to. We got to. We grown. But I was going to only ask that because I was going to say, if you ever been over there DC jail, what was that transition like from being a juvenile, doing that juvenile time down to Oak Hills and New Beginnings to your first time going over that DC jail? Because I remember my first time over the Bookings. You know what I mean? It was a different ball game because I know I'm around men. I know it's no longer me dealing with kids my age because I was like 16 on a wavering. So
you know what? Not to cut you off, but it's so crazy, right? Because the day before I got locked up I had a 357 Magnum on.
Mm-hmm.
And the day I got locked up, I had robbed the dude or whatever. And then when they took me in, the dude was sitting right there in the cage, and the CO asked me. He said, "Man, you want me to throw you in there?" I was 19. I said, "Man, you got to, because I can't walk around just like this." And as soon as I got in there, we got it on, and the dude got off the bench, and a young dude got off the bench and stomped him out with. And it was so crazy.
And I tell him it be vicious. Crazy, I be telling him, bro, it be vicious. Right then and there. Okay, so let me ask you this: do you believe that Oak Hill, or let's go, we can even go as far as with the DC jail, because as we all know, for anybody that don't know, DC don't got a prison, so everything y'all do, y'all going straight to the feds. So now, when y'all go through that DC jail, is it strictly gladiator school? Or let me ask you this: how do you feel about this? Because this is crazy to me, right? When y'all on the streets, y'all beefing with each other, north, east, south, west, bang, bang, bang. Then even when y'all get over to jail, it might be on. But once y'all catch time and go to the feds, y'all gonna have to become buddies because y'all gonna have to be a part of something that's bigger than y'all.
Yeah, you might do a little one-on-one fight,
just to get it off y'all chest. But don't you think that's crazy though?
Not to cut you off, but say like, okay, if I'm from uptown, right, and it might be somebody from one Pacific side of Southeast, it's more of them than that person, then they're gonna probably run him off the compound. It works like that.
Listen, and I never thought of that. Okay. I never thought of that.
Good insight, man.
Right.
Y'all like put me on game, and I've been down with a lot of y'all Baltimore dudes.
Listen, that's crazy. Hey, Lil, and out of all the ways I could have thought of something playing out, I swear to God, that one never crossed my mind. You that one hit it on the nose. Okay, so I can understand that. So what was it like?
How you curry.
Yeah, real shit, and that's man time. That's 100% man time because that's just politics. So what is it like? What was it like for you out there, Arizona, out there, AZ Silver Oak? For those people that don't know.
I mean, that joint was called it was called Canyon State Academy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was y'all like rough because I was young, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of like rough, like messing with my mental kind of. And then it's like we had to try like break it in because they didn't know what Muslims were. They thought we was a gang. We not no gang. It's my brothers.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, and then it was hard though, you know what I'm saying? But we made it work as we were still there. They changed the food and all that for us.
Real
and
shit.
Then that big ride kicked off, and they understood we wasn't bullshit.
All right, so give us that when we need that. And what happened with the ride?
Man, how can I get into it? Okay, one day we woke up one morning. Okay, it's like 5 of us on one unit. It's probably about 6 on another unit. And it's more so like in a circle field. Like the units is like more like a little cottage, whatever. It's more so like in a circle field or whatever.
Right.
And we was telling ourselves, as we was together one day, we was like, man, the next time one of them play, we just gonna beat all of them. We just gonna show them how we going.
And this is who, the Muslims?
No, this being like everybody from DC.
Okay.
Like 13 of us at this time. And
all right.
Probably like. It was a dude from Baltimore jumped in there, but I just can't remember his name for nothing in the world. And it was probably about 2 dudes from Baltimore. One of them, we just like had genuine love, but we wasn't gonna let nothing happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't. Man, let me see how it kicked off. It kicked off. They was trying to jump on one of my mans. We all ran over there, beat on the staff. They called all staff, so it was like all the staff they had on the compound. We was out there fighting every last one of them. I mean, I was breaking sticks on people's heads. I mean, a bunch of little bit of everything.
It's going down.
I really can't describe it though.
You got well. Listen, I'm gonna help you out. So boom, this is how we paint the picture. Salute to my Doug Will. Salute to my Doug Lill, and salute to the whole DC family. So what he basically saying is, one of the good DC brothers might get grabbed up for whatever. They might have been talking loud, staff jump on them. Now, with this going on, all of the DC dudes that's on the compound, they done already made a pact and came together and said, we ain't going for that. You do the one, you got to do the all of it. So now, when the staff jump on the one DC dude, all DC jumping. So now they got to call grand staff support, meaning every available body on the compound need to come here. We need backup. So as the staff coming, the DC dudes is rumbling, getting it in. Mop, mop, mop. Y'all know the motto. Bro say he breaking sticks, cracking motherfuckers upside the head. It's going down now. When you in a ride situation, it's so fast, but it's so slowed down because we got my Doug Giddy. What up, though? Leo, you on there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm listening to how you broke it down, man.
All right, so boom, right? So now, with all this going on, salute to our Detroit family. So now, Leo, boom, he break down the stick. He cracking motherfuckers on the head. And it's like when you in a ride situation, everything is happening so fast that it's happening slow, meaning you see what's going on, but you only really see glimpses of it because everything is happening. You hearing voices, you seeing bodies fall, you seeing people get hit, you seeing people get knocked out, and you so worried about your safety that you trying to see, man, can I find some way to put my back against the wall? Like bro said, they outside, so it ain't really no wall, so you got to watch everything that's going on around you and watch and make sure ain't nobody trying to harm you while still trying to harm somebody. So it's crazy, man. And listen, and that's just out of survival because it's like, man, I'm not ready to get hurt out here. I'm built for a lot of stuff, man. Not for that. Ain't nobody just ready to be dumping me. Ain't no telling if y'all got tasers, whatever it is now. Where we was at the Silver Oak.
They little restraint, put your
yeah.
down and do your arms. That's what they was trying to do.
4 point.
That's why we went off like that.
Yep. And it was crazy, bro, because the one we was at Silver Oak in the I cannot think where it was at. It was like Oakville. It's far. It was probably like 3-4 hours away from the city. But when I first get there, right, I'll never forget. Boom. They come get me from Hickey like 3-4 in the morning. Now, mind you, I go see my case manager probably 2 days before that. He like, man, let's just say it's Monday. He like, you leaving Wednesday. Now, I'm not really trying to go. I'm still trying to really get an appeal and see if I cannot go. I'm like, man, I ain't going nowhere Wednesday. He like, I'm serious. So then Coach Bolden come grab me. He like, look, you got to cash out on all your commissary points because they say you leaving Wednesday. So now I know it's for real. I'm like, shit, where they sending me at? He tell me they like, man, you going to Silver Oak Academy. I'm like, all right, bet. Boom, I goes down there to the commissary, cash out all my points, come back up. The next day go by. So now when the day come for me to dip, they come get me like 4 in the morning, take me down to the bullpen. They don't even let me get on the phone. Boom, they chain me up, belly chain, boom, to my legs, throw me on the van. I jump on the road. I never forget. Boom, we jump on the road. We stopped somewhere. I think we went down Baby Bookings first and grabbed some kids from down there. Boom. Then we hit it up the road. We get up there. I never forget. The shit look like a college campus. I just see like dorms.
That's how they get you.
Yeah, I'm like, this shit look like. Listen, but look, this how they got us though. Where the compound was at, the driveway alone, the driveway from when we first pulled in from the sign till we actually made it to like the actual compound, that drive alone was probably like 20 minutes in a car. So on foot, yeah, it was like ducked off in a boondocks in the woods. So boom, we get there. Now, mind you, I know I got like 2-3 homeboys that's on the pound too. So we get out the van, they sit us down, they take us down to the basement, swap our clothes out. They giving us the new clothes, the little polo, the shorts, this, that, and the third. They gave us the Reeboks and they had the Nikes, but I couldn't get none of the Nikes at the time. Boom. So now they taking us down to the dorm. I remember asking one of the staff members, like, is my man, he like, where you from? I'm like, shit, I'm from West Baltimore. He like, okay. I'm like, man, it's my man Timmy here. He like, who? I'm like, my man Timmy. He like, I don't know nobody by that name. I'm like, all right, that's a bet. He takes me down to my dorm. I was on Georgetown Maroon side. Boom. I lie to you not, Lil. When I come through the dorm, right, they open the dorm. They telling me as they walking me down into the dorm, like, listen, we don't do this and that here. This is how we run this program. Bop, bop, bop. Man, they open the door. I lie to y'all not. I swear to God on my child. When they open the door, all you hear is people like, oh, V. I'm saying hella people that was just up hickey with me on the unit on Clinton. So when I come through, I go see my counselor. My case manager. Her name is Plunkett. She like, oh, no, you can't stay over here. I'm like, why? She like, you just going to cause too much problems, bit. But I'm not trying to leave from over there. So I'm trying to tell her, like, listen, man, I ain't like them dudes. You know, I got stuff to get back uptown to. I ain't going to be no problem bit by bit. She like, all right, we're going to try it out. Whole time, man, 12 months later, I was a blocker dictating the compound. We had so many. We had the dude GL. He was the GL dude, man. He used to make us do these. Bro, he used to make us do these 5-mile runs. We had to do the exercises. Bro, listen, everybody in the chat, man, them 18 goddamn 20s. That's it right there. Oh, my God. Hey, Lil. Man, listen, you hit it on them 18 20s, bro. I'm talking about you had to do burpees, you had to do 6 inches, you had to do jumping jacks, you had to do push-ups, you had to do squats. I'm like, bro. You came home, though. You can't lie. You was good, though. Listen, I was in tip-top shape. I was ready. That's what I was saying. I was ready. Listen, for wartime, for real. And this, just imagine doing 18 20s, then you got to beat the staff up. You got to use their tactics against them. For real though, for real. But look though, Lil man, salute to the whole DC family, man. Thank you for calling in, bro. You know what it is. We be back up and at him tomorrow, bro. Love forever, Mark. My dog. That was my dog, Lil. Just called in, man. Listen, this live right here. Oh, we going down in the history books with this one, man. We rocked and rolled tonight, man, and we ain't done yet. We keeping them going. So who we got up in the chat, y'all? Let's jump up in the chat. Salute to my Doug Giddy, just flew in, man, that Detroit mob. William Rock. Hey, Will, between you and Lil, man, we set this chat on fire tonight, man. We set this chat on fire tonight. Everybody in the chat, make sure y'all hit that like button, smack the screen 2 times, or hit the 3 dots at the top. Also, make sure everybody here at this second, make sure you subscribe with the top notification bell. Also, follow us on all social media platforms. Stories_with-V. That's on IG, TikTok, Twitter, and Facebook. Let's go. That should look good on screen. LOL. Appreciate it, V-Mob. Come on, you already know. Let's go. That's my dog right there in the building, man. We in here. Listen, you know our motto is making it a family affair, man. Making sure everybody get notified. Make sure everybody get they just do why. Because everybody is here with us, man. We're a family. Nobody comes into this V-Mob It ain't one person that can say I came into a Stories with V live, dropped the comment, and I didn't see my name on the big screen. Not one person can say that. You know, when you come into the chat, we letting everybody know that we here. We letting everybody know who in attendance, and everybody's opinion will be heard. Why? Because we the mob, and that's just how we carry it, man. That's just how we rock and roll. But we rocked out tonight, y'all. Listen, we up out of here, man. We will be up and at it tomorrow. Make sure y'all go check that episode part 9 out that we just dropped today. And salute to each and every one of y'all that flew into the chat, man. Make sure on the flight out. Salute to DC and West Baltimore. You already know what it is, my Doug. Big Warren, y'all heard what he said. Salute to DC from West Baltimore. Salute to my Doug Warren. What it do? We in here, man. Listen, make sure on that flight out, y'all smash that like button, man. Disrespect it so we can continue to go up. And also, if you catch this live later, man, I hope and pray you enjoyed yourself. Leave us a comment, letting us know where you tapping in from, and drop that 100 sign. It's V Mob. Let's go.